Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to our Sunday morning meditation session. Today we are going to meditate on insight vipassana meditation practice. We're going to practice today vipassana. This method not practiced very often, right? Mostly uh, so widely practice samatha, concentration or mindfulness meditation. You already know in Buddhism there are two meditation practices, majorly categorized, divided two practices as samatha and vipassana. Samatha means mindfulness or concentration, stillness. Vipassana means insight. Samatha meditation practices develop our mind, tranquility of the mind, calmness, peacefulness. Vipassana meditation develops wisdom. Vipassana meditation practices develop wisdom, understanding, comprehension, profound things. What is not able to experience through these sense bases. Samatha meditation is calming the senses, internal, external. Uh, the experience have we experience through our sense bases, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body. And then samatha meditation is tranquilizing, calming, relaxing, and restraining uh, these senses. You already know the five hindrances. Through the samatha meditation, the five hindrances is fading away. The first one of the five hindrances is kama chanda, desire for the sensual pleasure. That desire, strong desire for sensual pleasure is calming, reducing, or fading away through samatha meditation. It's a tranquilizing. But vipassana meditation, insight meditation, is developing your understanding, developing your realization, your comprehension about reality, about truth. It's revealed the truth. Then it's removing the ignorance. You know, Buddha was meditating before he became a Buddhahood. The Siddhartha was meditating under a Bodhi tree. Then he started with Anapanasati, mindfulness on breath, and he kept developing his mind, concentration, tranquility. Then finally he turned to insight, vipassana. So the sutta we are discussing now, Sabbasava Sutta, all the taints, all the defilements, how could we get rid of them, uh, those all defilements? There are 7 ways, right? We learned one way last week, and we're going to learn today another 6 ways how to get rid of the all defilements. The one way of this Seven is bhavana, meditation. By meditation, we can get rid of these all defilements. To what Siddhartha make himself Buddhahood by this vipassana. Any arahants, any enlightened beings become enlightened or arahants through this vipassana. May they could start with samatha, but they will finish and end it with vipassana. So to the enlightenment, to the arahanthood, the vipassana is the way. So today we are going to practice vipassana. There are many ways to practice vipassana. Just try to um, do with sense basis by focusing our sense basis, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body. These are the internal senses, sense basis, and external sense basis are forms, sounds, odors, taste, and tactiles. Okay, so how could we meditate on this sense basis? Vipassana or insight simply mean understanding as it is, as it is. Then we're going to understand this I. What is this I? What is this I? What's the reality of this I? What is the nature of this I? What is the destination of this I? Right? Is this a permanent one or impermanent thing? Is this a permanent thing or impermanent thing? Why we just think about permanent or impermanent? This is the technique to realize this is permanent or impermanent. This is temporary or exist ever last. What's the nature of this I? This physical I made by the four elements: earth elements, water elements, heat elements, air elements. In this physical I, what's the nature and reality of this physical I? And next, the forms, all the forms, everything in this world come through the eye, visible things, you and these houses, trees, mountains, vehicles, whatever it is, any forms, then we meditate to realize, to understand the nature of the visual things. What's the reality of him, of her? What's the nature, the, the mostly beloved ones? What's the real nature of loved ones? The things we attach, things we desire. What's the destination of them? And we meditate, we meditate, we meditate. When you meditate it, let's see what's happening. It's supposed to give us a wisdom, vision, another eye to see, to realize something not revealed yet. So then we step by step, I will guide you to meditate on this sense basis, internal and external. Um, this is the one way of reducing or removing, abandoning uh, defilements. So you may gently close your eyes and keep your back straight. Take deep breath and slowly let go and relax. Take deep breath and let go your tension, your stress, your anxiety. Fill your lungs with fresh air and slowly let go and relax. Listen to this sound and relax into it. Okay. Focus your top of the head and relax your head. Simply ask your head to relax and your forehead and relax your face, your ears, neck, and your shoulders, your arms. Relax your chest and stomach and your legs and feet. Pay attention to your sitting position and take deep breath and let go. Now we are going to practice a most wonderful, excellent meditation method. Vipassana. Vipassana means looking at, watching, seeing, but not the regular way. Looking at, watching, and seeing special way, a very special way. This is literally mean vipassana. Usually, when we see eyes and we see it is beautiful, that's the way we are usually see it. But this vipassana, the way of vipassana, is we not stop with that beauty or something attractive, and we going further, furthermore, and deeper of those things. This is this practice gives you a wisdom. This practice arising wisdom within you. It make you so peaceful. It make you so wise, so mature, so unshakable, untrendable, an enlightened one. It's make you awakening. So see these eyes. What's the reality of these eyes? These eyes made by earth elements, water elements, heat elements, and air elements. This physical eye made by these elements. Are these eyes are permanent or impermanent? Ask yourself, don't hesitate to realize your real nature, your reality. It's make you awakening. It's make you more peaceful, unshakable one. It keep you always happy. Are these eyes are permanent or impermanent? See yourself through your experience. How about your vision so far? Then you realize these eyes are impermanent, subject to change. These are not permanent. It arose when we born, keep coming with changing. Sometimes they get sick and ill. Finally will die. This, this is the nature of the eyes. Impermanent, subject to change, and will disappear. Keep meditating. No matter how strongly you attach to your eyes or you desire into them, or any eyes of anyone else, the reality and true nature of those eyes are impermanent, subject to change, and will disappear. Whatever happened to them, now you are strongly awakening. You yourself understood, have understood the nature you save. Then you meditate on eye, ears, nose, tongue, and this whole body. Now you are realizing the reality, true nature of these sense bases: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body. And you are realizing the true nature of the forms, sounds, odors, taste, and tactiles. These all are impermanent, subject to change, and disappearing. If you hesitate to meditate on this to realize your own nature, reality, just look at this world, how changed it is. The trees growing, 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 rising, growing, and disappearing. Then houses we build, we after building we repairing, repairing, repairing. Finally, it's not able to exist. Then take it down. The whole world with global warming, destroying nature, changing the nature. Villages become cities, cities will disappearing, and everything in this entire world around us is impermanent, subject to change, arising and disappearing, arising and disappearing. Even in the stars, in the space, arising, existing, and disappearing. Everything in this universe, the reality, true nature of them, arising, existing, and disappearing. And we can see human beings arising, living, and disappearing. Animal beings arising, living, and disappearing. And this is the reality. It's impermanent, temporary. No matter how strongly you attach or craving or desiring, so everything is impermanent, subject to change, and will disappear. Keep your desire and attachment craving just for a bit behind. Open your heart and mind to realize this nature and let your wisdom to arise, be awakening to this reality. Everything is impermanent, arising, existing, and disappearing. You may use your whole experience in this life you have to realize this reality through nature. Try to understand what is the impermanent. Even our cravings, attachments are impermanent. Just think about the clothes you are wearing. You buy new, brand new clothes. After for a while, they become faded and you throw them away. The phones you used and attached so much getting broken and old passions, then you throw them away. And everything we desiring, we loved, we attached is impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. Even the loved ones we loved most, things we loved most, attached is impermanent, temporary. Be awakening yourself to realize this nature. impermanent. Not only these internal sense bases, external sense objects, even the sun, moon, stars, earth, every conditional things are impermanent, temporary exist, will disappear. This is what Siddhartha make himself enlightened and Buddhahood. This is what is the practice. Make all ordinary people like us make themselves enlightened beings, awakening ones. This awakening to this nature, this awakening to this reality is keep you always peaceful. It keeps you always unshakable, happy, peaceful, relaxed, calm. You're not hating. You are not you not hate anyone anymore, to anything anymore. You not greed so much to anyone, to anything anymore. There are no ignorance because you revealed, you open to this nature reality. You awaken into this nature and you realize every conditional things are impermanent, temporary, and will disappear, rising and falling. Everything rising and falling. Then you can live with anyone peacefully. You can live with anyone or anything without fighting. You can live always peacefully because you awaken into this nature, this reality. You always live as impermanent, temporary, disappearing, and you are very spiritual one. You are a spiritual being because you understand your nature and the nature of everything. Hate, anger, ill will, grudge, revenge, craving, desire, attachment, pride, conceit, these all are stressing, stressful, kill our peace, kill our happiness, kill the tranquility of the mind, lose wisdom. Now you're dispelling them. Now you're fading away them. You are awakening to this nature, to reality. Become awakening, impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. So now you listen in the bell. And slowly open your eyes. So you do you have any question about this practice? Just let me know. I know the most of them not like to this kind of meditation, right? It's make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, I have a question. What's the difference between Zen meditation and Vipassana meditation?
Zen.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, I do not know about that Zen meditation practice exactly,
Mhm.
but what I know, the Zen also, it's kind of insight. It's realizing something very quickly, awakening themselves to reality, to nature, the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. At the beginning, before meditation started, you said mindfulness and Vipassana are two different. Like there are meditation techniques, but they are different in some way.
Yes,
Okay.
they're different,
Okay.
different practice.
Okay. What's your tradition? The Bronx Temple. What's the is it like Burmese or the
No,
Indian?
yeah, this is actually this temple is a Chinese tradition temple.
Okay.
Chinese tradition temple, Mahayana Buddhism. But
Okay. Oh,
I'm from Sri Lanka. I'm Theravada Buddhist tradition monk.
okay.
I teach meditation and teaching according to Theravada tradition.
Okay. So this is I'm sorry. This is Theravada tradition or yeah.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm below. Yes, I'm belong to Theravada
Okay.
tradition. But temple belong to Mahayana tradition.
Okay. Yes. I'm trying to find the audiobook that I'm listening about Vipassana, but I cannot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about this gentleman. Yeah, I think he's from Burma. Okay, anyway, thank you for answering my questions.
Yeah, the you
if I have any questions, I will.
Okay. The Zen tradition, and they use koan. It's called koan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of statements make them awaken in themselves.
Okay. So basically, they are using different techniques. Yeah. I know koans. There are this paradoxical.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Anyone?
Bante, excuse me. Burmese are doing the Theravada, isn't it? Burmese? Burmese, I thought they're Theravada. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Bante, thank you.
Okay.
Hello. So you teach in the Theravada tradition because you're from Sri Lanka.
Yes.
When we go to Carmel for a retreat, they're practicing the Mahayana tradition when we go to Carmel to the temple?
Yes, in the Carmel, the Chuang monastery, they practice Mahayana Buddhist traditions and also Theravada Buddhist traditions.
Okay,
They
thank you.
they practice Theravada and Mahayana both. It depends, and here we do some Mahayana rituals, ceremonies, and there they do meditation according to Mahayana, Theravada, and all the traditions and non-sectarian practices.
Okay. Bhikkhu Bodhi, he's a Theravada, Theravada Buddhist.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I found this audiobook that I'm listening to. Are you familiar with this person? Gonka?
Goenka, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It was very famous one.
Goenka.
Bante, excuse me. Goenka is a Hindu, isn't it? Hindu. I know. I got some friends, and they are doing meditation under Goenka. I know in UK. I thought, yeah, it might be different. A little bit might be different, isn't it?
He's from India. But he practiced Buddhism in Burma.
Oh.
He teach
I see.
he teach meditation practice in Burmese tradition. Mahasi Chadu, I think. He's a scanning body to understand impermanent something. I never practice. I never practiced that system, but I know a little bit. But it is Buddhist meditation practice, and he taught, right, Michael?
Oh, absolutely. I want to suggest that there's so many different traditions, and they can look and feel very different, but they're all leading to the same end. If you don't get caught up in the little details, like, do I believe in the reality of these bodhisattvas or not, or the mythology of the Mahayana vis-a-vis the Theravada, but the raw essence of these practices are all the same. I think then it has to do with what you feel most comfortable. If you feel really comfortable, for example, I have a friend who feels really comfortable in the Tibetan tradition, and I think that's very beautiful. I personally don't feel that the Tibetan tradition is good for me. But the point I want to make is that whichever school you feel most comfortable in, that's the place. But don't spend your life temple hopping. Temple hopping means going from place to place to place to place your whole life, trying to find the right place. The right place is not outside you, it's inside you. So you can have a lot of adventure, but it won't be helpful. That's my feeling about the matter, because I practiced Zen in the 1980s. I practiced Zen in a Zen monastery for 3 or 4 years, and it was very beautiful. Now I practice Theravada, so I have a kind of a Zen foundation for Theravada practice. But don't go running around. That's what I think.